My relationship with Pokemon started a long time ago when the games first came out. It was like late 96, early 97 when the Game Boy games came out. In fact, I was a hater of the Pokemon trading card game when it initially hit the scene and started to become a big deal in like 98. I broke and I got into it and I loved it. Like, my love for the cards surpassed my love for the game. And I was on that chase, on that hunt for the Charizard, just like everyone else was. And I eventually pulled one on Christmas, actually. It was one of the greatest memories of my childhood in my life. One of the happiest, most enthusiastic moments of my life. Because I felt like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like I just pulled the golden ticket, like that was not supposed to happen to me. In fact, I only knew like 2 people who had ever pulled one. And at that point, even in the middle of the craze, in the middle of the hype, I think a base Charizard was like $50. And the first edition was like $150 to $200. Now, this is the height of the craze and the beginning of eBay. It had already made its mark with Beanie Babies and stuff like that. But Pokemon hit it when it was like first getting into stride. The prices could have been astronomical like they are now. Now, it's sad, really. It kind of bothers me to see people go on, like people who do vintage pack openings. People who are like, you know, get 10,000 viewers and I'm going to open this, you know, Gym Heroes first edition booster box. Like, why? Because 10,000 people are watching you? That's why? Not because I love these cards. I can't wait to see what I'm going to get. Like, each one of those packs is worth, like, what? I mean, it has to be close to $1,000 now. To me, there's no difference in doing something like that than when a rapper's on camera showing off their chain. To me, it's kind of a bastardization of a hobby that was a fundamental part of my youth. I worked at a card shop eventually when I was only like 9 years old, and they paid me with packs, and I collected, and I built, you know, rivalries and friendships. And for a lot of people, this hobby was a way to escape real life and just have fun and ignore the troubles of the world, like Columbine, like 9/11, like terrible stuff that was going on in that point in the world. And, you know, now when I see people who are these celebrities flashing around first edition graded PSA 10 Charizards and talking about how much money they're worth, it's like, why can't you just collect diamonds? Why can't you just collect Ferraris? Why does it have to be this hobby that was so fun? I'm not trying to say it wasn't fueled by money. There was a lot of people that were only in it for the cash, and that is what it is. It's kind of like, you know, if you're that smart and you just want to make money, why don't you play the stock market or deal with something that's meant for that more so than a game that was created for kids to have fun with. And so here we are now in 2020, the craziest time ever, and I'm trying to, you know, there's certain things that I need to finish my complete collection, but then I go on eBay and I'm looking through Facebook Market and I'm trying to find out what's going on, because you're looking at, you would be safer investing your money in Pokemon now, it seems, than you would if you were to invest your money in the stock market or something like that. It just blew my mind. I had no idea what was going on. And it was a bit irritating, in all honesty, because I don't want to pay, you know, $100 for Rocket's Mewtwo. I don't want to pay stupid prices for a jungle set Flareon, or, you know, just like you go into the later sets past the second generation's beginning sets, you know, and like Neo Discovery and all that stuff, and it's like an Espeon is ridiculous price. Like, there's so many cards that are just outrageous now, and it makes absolutely no sense for them to be that way until you understand people inflating the market like Gary Vee and Jake Paul and all these other people who are just like busting open these packs worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which make them harder to find. So it's just an interesting situation for me right now. And I saw this video. It's called Logan Paul's Expert, in quotation marks, and the biggest scam in Pokemon history. The Collectibles Guru. Nice. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one. I may end up getting triggered over this. Who knows? But I'm just going to check it out. I'm just going to watch it. But just fair warning, I'm already over the whole trendy Pokemon collecting. I wish it would go back into the shadows so that myself and my friends can actually enjoy the hobby for what it is, instead of watching people try to inflate prices and scalp money off of a craze and ruin it for the rest of us. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to get into this video, and I have no idea what to expect other than just to probably be irritated by it.
Now kids are going just wild over this Pokemon and the stuffed animals and collectibles and Pokemon trading cards. So why is Pokemon so popular?
Pokemon cards have been huge since 1999. And even now, 21 years later, the joy and nostalgia of seeing all your favorite Pokemon cards is still enough to keep adult collectors involved in the trading card game. As time goes on, the prices and the rarity of original first edition Pokemon cards keep going up. A first edition booster box used to sell for around $100,000 in August of this year, and now resells for over $300,000.
This game, these trading cards. In the last report, the mother said these are collector's items.
And it all started with Logan Paul. On October 3rd, Logan Paul bought a $200,000 box of Pokemon cards that he was planning on unboxing live on his live stream. And when he did this, the interest of the first edition cards started to skyrocket.
So the first thing I did was find an expert.
The first thing I did was find an expert, Logan Paul says. This man here is the quote-unquote Pokemon expert, aka the collectible guru. And here's where the problem lies. The collectible guru and his shady Pokemon card practices.
A first edition English base set.
If you don't know, Pokemon card collecting is a huge business right now.
This is the rarest box you can have.
They opened the booster box up and it turned out that it was a fake.
I would say that collectible guru is highly sus.
He is still a scummy piece of shit, fully invested in Pokemon for profit.
In my opinion, it looked good.
The Collectibles Guru, 75,000 followers on TikTok, 14,000 followers on Instagram, and only 1,000 followers on YouTube. And if you look at all of his videos here, they all have a horrible like to dislike ratio. 6 likes, 158 dislikes. But why is he so hated? Well, when he went on Logan Paul's vlog, it made the Collectibles Guru seem like a credible Pokemon expert. Well, at least to the people that aren't part of the Pokemon trading card game world. To other people, they know him as a quack, a snake oil salesman. You don't care about the game or the card, you only care about how much it's worth. It's cardboard. If you were in love with them, you are a joke. They are nostalgic investments, nothing more. And yes, I do care what they're worth. Clearly, he doesn't.
I already have to pause this. And this picture's a great place to pause this. Go ahead. Buy Rolexes. Get Prada clothing. Get Gucci, Armani. Go ahead and just ball out, bro. Ball out. By all means, please ball out. Go ahead and blow your money frivolously and just be a total douchebag. By all means, do that. Please. Why? Why does it have to involve Pokemon? What is the point? If you're going to be like, oh, this is just cardboard, if you're that attached to it, then these are literally the people that you're supposed to be like selling to and making money off of and stuff like that. And you're trying to say that you don't even understand the value outside of the fact that it's like cardboard with print on it. Like there's no connection to that. I mean, people who even sell like luxury cars and stuff even have the forethought and the wherewithal to appreciate what they're pushing. Like this guy already super on the shit list of just being like a skeezy douche for real. I mean, this is sickening. Like, what's the point of even having the cards there? If you're just showing off your stack of money, fucking move the cards out. You don't even need them, bro. You're obviously compensating for something, so go ahead and compensate, dude. Why you gotta bastardize a large chunk of people's childhood with your I guess clout chasing, as stupid as that is to do with Pokemon? Like, I'm going to have a hard time getting through this. We're only 2 minutes and 20 seconds in.
He doesn't care about Pokemon itself. He just cares about how much money he's making off of it. There were a lot of reputable people in the Pokemon trading card world. We got Leon Hart, PokeRev, The Unlisted Leaf, Frosted Caribou, Max Mofo, Roundoff, and the list goes on.
But
Collectible
also,
Guru is not one of them.
Hold on. There's still an issue here, because you're bashing this man for putting a booster box down and then stacking money on top of it and saying that he only cares about the money. But the people that you just mentioned do the same thing. They're like, oh, I'm about to open this pack, guys. Give me 10,000 subscribers and 20,000 likes, and I'll open up this $6,000 worth of... They still don't talk about just the love of the cards. Every time they open a pack, there's an accumulation of how much money's worth of cards that they just opened. And, you know, I mean, it's just... It's flexing. This right here, these are empty deck boxes to display the art and appreciate how badass that shit is and was. I'm not gonna sit there and hang dollar signs across how much these boxes are worth. I could, but that is like so crusty, man. That is like so crusty. Unlisted Leaf does it. Leonhardt does it. They do it. And it's about money. And it's about flexing how much money this stuff is worth. And it's a cancer to Pokemon card collecting, and it's a reason why stuff has just gotten out of control, where it's like pointless. Anytime I see somebody opening up like a retro pack, it just makes me sick. They're not doing that to add to their collection or to see what cool stuff that they were going to get or the nostalgic feeling that comes along with that situation. It's all about showing off how much money their shit's worth, and they could do that with something else if they wanted to. Congratulations to them for being able to market it and become filthy rich like Leonhardt is, and I'm sure Unlisted Leaf is, and just congratulations to them for being able to manipulate that. But to me, it's just as bad as this guy. Sorry.
He is hated by the Pokemon trading card community.
What is your opinion on Collectible Guru? If you guys have ever played the game Among Us, I would say that Collectible Guru is highly sus.
I would not trust him with my money. I would not trust him with my cards. I would not trust him with my time.
I would say that the guy does not come up anywhere near close to being an expert, and he's clearly trying to portray himself as a Pokemon card expert.
He's just not a credible person.
This is a fantastic Bulbasaur. If it comes back at 10, based on your estimate.
Of course. Gorgeous card. Thanks, Sam. No issues.
Okay.
How much? BGS, 10,000, 20,000 plus, maybe 30.
10,000, 20,000 plus, maybe 30. Which is it? Oh, none of the above? Okay.
I mean, the whole entire part where he said first edition base set Bulbasaur is $30,000. That has become a meme in the hobby.
10,000, 20,000 plus, maybe 30.
What? First off, what kind of price range was that? You know, 10 to 20, maybe 30. If I know, maybe 100. I don't know why I'm here. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
Now that we know all that, we can talk about this situation here. I found out about this because of the PokeRev talked about the disaster unboxing of a fake $375,000 first edition booster box.
If you guys haven't seen it, there was a first edition base set booster box of Pokemon cards that was opened up on the YouTube channel Dumb Money. They opened the booster box up, and it turned out that it was a fake resealed booster box filled with all kinds of different cards.
The channel Dumb Money. Dave Hansen, Chris Camilio, and Jordan McLean. We found a way to turn tens of thousands into tens of millions. How? Not by working. We quit our jobs to invest our own money. We find investment ideas in our real lives. Wall Street professionals call people like us dumb money, but they think they're the only ones smart enough to invest. We're here to prove them wrong. So their entire channel is about them investing money into different ventures, and Pokemon was one of them. So they decided they would spend $350,000 on some trading cards.
You know what? Good for them. I am glad that they happy about the fact that they lost $350,000 to invest in Pokemon cards to make a profit off of it. I'm glad. Good. Good. Maybe that should be a sign to leave it the hell alone and leave it to collectors who actually give a shit about it. Maybe just stay the fuck out of the hobby. Maybe that. Like, I don't understand where any sympathy for this situation could come from. You jump into something that you know very little about, you get ripped, and it's your own fault because you thought it was a cool way to make a quick buck out of something you probably made fun of years ago.
Not knowing anything about the trading card community.
But collectibles of all sorts have become big business. We actually invested in something that the members of our Discord community brought to us. And we're going to tell you all about it today.
So all these guys got into a room, set up a live stream, and they decided to bring in two experts. We got Leon Hart on the left, and I'm not sure who's on the right. And we got Dumb Money on the other side of the table here. Hired a security guard who's looking mighty tough, might I add. He's chewing gum back there. He's very vigilant. Nobody's getting past him. And then they get the Pokemon villain himself, the collectible guru, to sell them their first edition box. We've already established that the collectible guru, he's not an expert. All he cares about is money. He probably thought he was going to come here, drop off these cards, and be on his merry way. But instead, they wanted to open up this Pokemon pack live with him there. And that's where everything goes wrong. This looks sketchy. Ooh. Bold 30k Bulbasaur guy is here. LMAO. Collectibles guru is a massive joke. Clearly nobody likes this guy. Everybody knows that he's a fraud. This part's great. Now that he's sitting on camera, he needs to make sure that everybody knows that he's a credible guy. So he starts talking about how great of a Pokemon master he is. He's better than Ash Ketchum himself. He knows how to make money in the Pokemon community.
I was the first person to sell the Logan, and during that deal, I sold him under market cost. Everyone's like, oh, you're inflating prices, you're selling him to him over cost. I'm like, I could get $22,000 to $23,000 for the card, one of the cards I sold him, and I sold it to him for $16,000. That was a hit. I made money on the card because I bought it months prior, but I screwed myself out of $6,000 like that, knowing by bringing Logan and other influencers, it would bring in huge demand. And so I look at it as an investment too, because that $6,000 brought the exposure of 20 million people who had never even heard of Pokemon since 1999 back into the space.
He lost money on the Logan Paul sale, so he's a good guy. Even though Logan Paul's video now sits at 10 million views. If anything, it was a great marketing move for him. That $6,000 that he said that he lost, he didn't lose it, he gained it back in exposure.
Trio of the starters, the three starters, PSA 9, first edition cards. This is about a, well, Jake, collectible guru. How much could I sell these three for right now? 6K total? Between 4,200 and 4,500. We got.
Why is that the main point constantly? And if so, do it with something else. There's tons of other things. Tons of other things this man has at his disposal. Why? Why flash the Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise? Oh, first edition, PSA 9. Oh my god, expensive. These are extremely rare. These have survived in this condition for such a long time, and that's so cool because at some point there was this kid who was just all starry-eyed and busted open a pack and fucking made his day, and he had to ship this shit off and get it graded just to keep it because it was so special. No. It's how much money is this right here worth? Man, I'm so tired of that. I'm so sick of it. It's just like sleazy and disgusting and just ruins everything about the fun of Pokemon card collecting. Seriously. Ruins it.
We got an expert in the house.
We've got an expert in the house. He was here for the live stream, getting shouted out every 2 seconds. We got an expert, the collectible guru, Jake, the collectible guru. How much are these worth? So let's go back to the Dumb Money live stream. Collectibles guru sitting here with his pumpkin spice latte and the first edition box of Pokemon cards in a Victoria's Secrets bag of some sort. And when he pulls it out, this is exactly what he says.
To guarantee authenticity is to pop it open. I didn't know if you actually wanted to open it.
Yes, we're going to open. Let's have it open
like,
on camera live so we know we're not doing anything weird with the packs.
No problem.
I didn't realize that you guys were planning on opening it live on camera, but okay, no problem. He seems a little shaken up here. Why are you even in the same room as these scammers? Oh, they pinned that comment. Okay.
The owner of the box supposedly bought 3 boxes when he was a child. His parents bought him 3. They sat in the gun safe the entire time. There's a little bit you'll see of wear on one of the top edges. He says 100% money back for me if indeed it is fake. I spoke to him yesterday. Good guy. I've done lots of deals with him before. I've done all the inspections a normal person would be able to do without cracking it. Even the cellophane that has scratches, you can see the scratches on the cellophane, and if you move the cellophane, it's not on the box. So you know that even like the stuff that's like been brushed up against it is on the cellophane, not on the You push down, you look inside. All first edition should be long crimp, longer tops. You can see that. But people who fake boxes, the way they fake them is they put 2 long crimp in the top. So when you do the peak test, you see that.
Sketchy AF. Buddy is worried. Why is he talking so much here? He seems to be a little shaken up. He doesn't realize what he's saying at this point.
My inspection, I bought it thinking peak test worked. I understood the guy owned 3 boxes. I've worked with him before. It all seemed legit. So, in my opinion, it looked good.
He's trying to make everyone at ease, saying, these are the things that I did. I trust the guy. This has to be a legitimate box. I'm verifying it. I'm verifying the person who sold them to me. How about you just open it? Why don't you want to open it up? Leon Hart, he's opened many of these boxes. He knows exactly what to look for. He doesn't need your help.
And maybe our boy Glurak or Charizard is in this box.
Imagine I tried to repack and sell a pack of Pokemon cards, and the person I was with was like, let's open it right in front of you. I'd be afraid too. You can see the sweat on his head. Look at him, he's glistening.
I own a box like this, and when I made the purchase last year for $80,000 for my box, I did every single thing I could possibly do to, like what you were saying. Because you do got to look for, like, specifically, this is my biggest, like, oh my gosh. But then again, you look at the seal, and it's like, is the seal affected just how it is on the side of the box as well, too?
Oh, Leon's a little skeptical already. Max Mofo commented, the concerns are you're interacting with a known bald scam artist who should be exiled from the community. The box hasn't even been opened yet, and everybody knows that this is looking like a scam because of the scam artist himself. Skipping ahead, they finally decide to open up this box with an X-Acto knife. Everybody's pulling out their cameras, probably putting this on TikTok. Actually, if you want to see a second view, looks like the Collectibles Guru even posted this on his own channel from a different angle. Fake, $375,000 first edition Pokemon box, 73 likes, 793 dislikes.
In my opinion, it looked good. Looks good initially. Move the first couple packs. Let's see how we do.
Let's make it $19.99 again.
Very nice.
What are we looking for underneath those packs would be bad?
The same
the same thing. We want the
Does it say first edition?
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
But if it were $19.99 again, it would be either a store owner getting these packs open or the box open and ready to sell to kids who would actually enjoy the cards and appreciate them, or it would be a super lucky kid, nothing wrong with being blessed, who had parents who hooked them right on up and they were busting into this to build a collection and are so pumped about just having these cards, not getting them to get them graded and then go and turn around and try to flip them on eBay or something. So no, I mean, even if you went back to $19.99, it wouldn't really be the situation that most of us like and remember. It's still just money hungry scumbags trying to make a buck off of something that is a huge nostalgia dose for people who it made a big impact on their lives. That's
perfect. Keep going.
Woo!
Keep going.
Keep going.
Hold on.
The color's different on that one than that one.
That one's not a first edition pack.
Oh, what?
That's an issue.
This is an unlimited pack.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look, they're open.
Yeah, no, that's a major fucking issue.
This is a resealed
Oh my
box.
god, it's a resealed box.
All right, time to call the seller.
Yeah, no, money back on that.
Oh, it's not even base set cards.
Oh my god.
These are jungles.
Well, that...
Who saw that coming? Oh, that's right, everybody. Bald Guy 100% knew it was fake, and he may have even resealed it himself. Leon Hart needs to stay far away from Guru as possible. Guru bought a real box and sold y'all a resealed one. That Bald Guy is the reason why Pokemon TCG is ruined for everyone who isn't a millionaire now. It's so clear who is actually an expert and who is not. Guru is not a Pokemon expert.
In my opinion, it looked good. God, it's a resealed box.
All right, time to call the seller.
Yeah, no, money back on that.
Oh, it's not even base set cards.
Oh my god.
These are jungles.
Wow. Oh no, what happened here? I thought you knew the seller. I thought he was a credible source. You've bought many cards off him in the past. He had 3 base set packs, and they were all sitting in a gun safe somewhere. Oh, okay, but it's okay. He's sending him a little text message. Gonna give him a call and find out what's going on.
Open or sealed?
Open.
They're open.
They're open.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, no. Hi, we just opened the box, literally live, and they're resealed packs. In my opinion, it looked good.
Cards.
Yeah.
Base set 2. Yeah.
There's like base set 2 mixed in, half of them are first edition, but they're all resealed. This is absolutely unacceptable.
This is tough to watch, and the chat completely agrees, even though most of them aren't really that surprised.
I understood the guy owned 3 boxes. I've worked with him before. It all seemed legit.
The collectibles guru. People are calling him the Dan Bilzerian of the Pokemon world. All he cares about money. He doesn't care about the card game. He doesn't care about the cards. He even said so himself.
The seller sold a resale box. While we met that seller in Baltimore today, he sent us 25% in crypto on the spot. Another 25% he paid in cash. Currently, yes, we're out 50% of the original box's value, but we have cash to make up from it.
Trying to prove his innocence. Oh, I met with the seller. Everything's good. We made some money. Back up. Here's the money right here. Just wanted to show you the stack of money so you believe me. The seller's still a good guy, and we're gonna do another deal.
From my inspection, I bought it thinking peak test worked. I understood the guy owned 3 boxes. I've worked with him before. It all seemed legit.
Nice bait and switch. And that seller, now he's out the money and the original box. The collectibles guru, is he really a scammer? Most people say that he is. You type his name in on YouTube, and everybody is saying the same thing. People like Pay Money Wubby and some ordinary gamers have both made videos about this guy. Oh, the collectibles guru actually replied to Wubby. I angered the bald man. He DM'd him and said, are you the fat YouTuber who goes out of his way to create drama when I'm the one out 55K right now and 225K in profit? Ooh, someone's mad. The collectible guru, is he a scammer? Is he just in it for the money? He even said it himself. I think all of the above are true. Leave your comments down below. What do you think about this guy? Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you guys don't know, I'm getting kind of obsessed with Pokemon cards. I'm just buying everything Pokemon related. I'm buying Pokemon card boxes to unbox, and I think I might be doing it on a brand new channel. So if there is a new channel link in the description, go subscribe if you want to see some Pokemon card unboxings. I even had a little chat with Pay Money Wubby because he has a Jungle First Edition booster box, and he's going to be unboxing it, and I actually bought one of the packs. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below, and be sure to tune in next time.
It all seemed legit.
The Asher Show. And this was Logan Paul's expert and the biggest scam in Pokemon history, the collectibles guru. I appreciate the video. The Asher Show looks like it's great, and it was recommended to me because I've been looking up Pokemon stuff, and I've just been always looking up Pokemon stuff, and you can ask anyone who knows me, who has known me. I've always been a Pokemon fan. So once again, that's why this shit gets under my skin so bad. And I don't hate any of these people, not even the Pokemon guru, who is a douche, whatever. But I really don't like the idea of flashing around Pokemon and retro Pokemon especially as some kind of big money piece, like a gold medallion or a grill from a early 2000s rap group or something like that. Like I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it for many reasons, because it brings people like this guru douche into the hobby. It also, could you imagine being like a 10-year-old kid now who's just like, damn, I love Pokemon. Those retro drawings and illustrations and stuff, they're like awesome, and I really want to be able to have those and appreciate that. And then you go and look it up to see if you can save up for, you know, a month or two, and then just like you can buy one of those old cards that maybe your dad taught you about, because he collected Pokemon cards, and now you are too, and you want to have some of the cool cards from back when your dad or your mom collected, and you go and you look them up and they're fucking $500. Or you want to get an unlimited base set Charizard and a damaged one is $200? Not because it was worth that much a couple of years ago, but because of douchebags spiking the prices, opening up packs, flashing them around like it's the new cool kid thing to do, and everybody should be doing it, because if you're a real G, you got a Rolls Royce and a first edition shadowless Charizard that's graded PSA 10, and then you're the real gangster. Man, that shit doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, and it's just a doo-doo stain on the underwear of a really cool situation that I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate Logan Paul for doing it. I don't appreciate Leonhardt for doing it. I don't appreciate Unlisted Leaf for doing it. I don't appreciate this guru douchebag for doing it. Like, remove the price tags, man. No, if somebody's interested, YouTube, I mean, whatever, but like eBay, Googling price guides, showing what a price guide might say or something, I guess. But like opening packs and having your little money counters there, like, oh, this is how much value in cards we just pulled. It's like, why can't you just go into a further like explanation of like what the cards mean to you and what they do for you in a nostalgic and in a fun way, and in kind of the way that the trading card games were made to make you feel, instead of bastardizing it and turning it into like a big financial empire. It's just beyond me to understand. I guess I can get it on a greed level and a power play and a way to flex and make people feel better. Like, whenever I display my collection or show people my cards, it's because I want them to get that feeling of excitement and nostalgia that we had when we were growing up, or to experience something that brought me a lot of joy when I was a kid, if they didn't experience it in the same way. It just like a fun thing that's not so heavy. It's depressing. Think about how many people are out right now who couldn't spend real money on stuff like this, that would just like brighten their day to have some of these cards and be able to hang out with them, show them to their kids, talk to their friends about them, or just put them in a binder to hang on to look at every once in a while and have fun. Like people do a lot of the Magic cards. You know, there's few of those that are drawing in the kind of money that these Pokemon cards draw in. And like even the Yu-Gi-Oh hobby, I got into like collecting the theme decks, the first ones, for the American version of the game that came out, those little theme decks. I started collecting those just because I got into playing that game with my sister when I believe I was like 13, and she was probably about like 9, and she was really into the show and wanted to play the game. And so we started getting those pre-built decks and playing against each other. So I had like a nostalgic flair there that I wanted to collect those, and it was easy. The community for Yu-Gi-Oh was so easy to deal with. The nightmare that I've had to deal with trying to buy Pokemon cards during this whole lockdown situation has been ridiculous. People are ridiculous about it, and you can bid on something on eBay and buy it, and then the price goes up overnight, and then people will just straight ghost you over it because they want to make that extra $20 because the card that you bought from them, rightfully bid on and bought for them for a good deal, went up in price, and they want to get more money out of it, so they'll ghost you and ruin their reputation just to get that extra little bit of money out of it. So I have just like completely sworn off dealing with anybody about Pokemon cards for a while, until the posers leave. After that, then I'll probably get back into it. I've got a couple of sets that I would like to complete that are very close. But right now, I won't give these scalpers and douchebags the satisfaction of taking my money anymore. So this is no surprise. Asher, great video. Thank you so much for putting that out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a fan of this kind of stuff, it looks like he's going to be doing more of it. He's got the Pokemon bug. He's going to be opening newer packs. That I think that's cool. People doing modern pack openings and opening packs are like $6 or whatever. That's not flexing to me. That's just having a good time, especially when you got cool people. Nate told me that like Terrorizer's gonna open packs and like give away cards and stuff. That's super cool. I really appreciate that. But people who are humble flexing, throwing up their dollar signs and accumulating how much money they've made off of it, I mean, they're not quite trying to hide what they're about. And thanks for putting it out there in plain sight, but no thanks for ruining it and scumming up the hobby. That's kind of trash. But if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a like. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give me a dislike. If you want to say something in the comment section, it's wide open for you to do that. If you want to subscribe, I would appreciate it. Go check out The Asher Show. Give him a subscription. Check out his Pokemon openings and all the Pokemon related things he's going to be getting into, because you probably clicked on this video because you enjoy Pokemon maybe just a little bit. But until next time, this is going to be the end for me, and I will see you guys later.